I usually do a little tip about camping. Hang on a minute, the dogs are... Excuse me, you two. Excuse me, Alfie and Kira. I'm trying to do a YouTube bit here about camping. My tip is this. So here's the door. Okay. God's sake, you two. Always put your beer supply very close to the exit. The golden rule of camping is, as soon as you get there, before you start messing about with all of this lot, crack a beer open. Some like to do it after. My tip, open immediately. Welcome to Yorkshire. It's sunny and there's a bit of autumn stroke winter camping going on, and so far it's all right. We've got some friends that are coming down in a new motorhome, and we'll have a look at that later, give you a tour of that. Nice little Mini there next to the Volkswagen, very traditional, and the squeaky dog. Right then, let's see what happens in this adventure. Oh yeah, there they come, and they're brand new. Just bought motorhome. Look at that. Wait for the squeakies to start. So here we have a nearly new, I think it's a Peugeot motorhome, and it's called the Auto Sleeper Coroniundum. Good name. Let me just show you around the sides of it here. And it comes with a free pan as well. That's pretty good. I think the chairs are extra. But yeah, nice door. Got a nice light on the top of it. It's quite a long wheelbase. I think it's 157 foot long and 300 foot high. So just to give you some idea of how actually big this thing is. Nice indicators, nice mirrors. A bit they're expensive. Yeah, all sorts going on there. And here we have the front badge, Coroniundum, and the obligatory leaf catchers, which I think every camper should have these. Obviously we don't need them on the pen liner, but I think leaf catchers are a good idea actually. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen another. I don't think that one's got one on over there. They haven't got leaf catchers. But no, I like it. It's a good idea. I don't know who thought of it, but yeah, that's good. And then we have a menagerie of things going on here. Some sort of pipe work going to the oh okay, I get it. I think that should be plugged in somewhere. I don't think it should be hanging there. So this is the other side of it, obviously. Yeah, like I said, it's 300 foot long, 500 feet high. That looks like the water to me, and that looks like the gas. And a Boy Racer exhaust pipe sticking out the side. It's very nice. I've shown. There are some pictures of the interior. I'll put them in as well. But yeah, I think it's very nice indeed. Like I say, just to reconfirm the sizes, if anybody's thinking of getting one of these, it's 600 foot long, 514 foot high, I think. There you go, the Auto Sleeper Coroniundum. Let's get back to reality. We just had breakfast. We're off for a walk somewhere around wherever we are. And yeah, there you go. Let's go across. So this isn't far actually from where we're camping. I don't know what these buildings are. I don't know whether they're in use or they're just preserved. And then we come out actually onto the River Ouse itself. Oh yeah, very nice. I can hear the roar of the water coming down the weir. Let's see if we can go out there and have a look. Oh, this is very nice. Okay, that's definitely the River Ouse going downstream, and this is upstream of the River Ouse, obviously where the barges and the boats are. Very nice. Yorkshire is a very nice place. I've worked up here a lot, but never got to see any of the sights. Yeah, beautiful. I bet this is fierce in a storm. So this is us upstream of the weir. I think it's a weir anyway. I'm not very nautical, but it looks like a weir to me. Man-made, probably, yeah. We can get really close here. Look at that. Looks a bit brown. My surfing down that. Now I think this is the canal side of it all, and over there is the river, and I think this must be the canal. Very nice. So we're back on the River Ouse. I think this is the Canal Ouse, I don't know, because I know the river's over there and this is like a split which kind of ends down here. And we're going to go for a walk up here today to Naburn, if it leads up there, and we'll just see where it takes us. Might be interesting. Some beautiful boats over there. Just waiting for the others. You should be heading towards us any minute now with two naughty dogs. This lot has a name, called something, sure somebody will tell me, and they pop. Well, they should do. Well, they flick off anyway. So does this path lead to a pub where we can get a beer? We'll find out soon. Sure hope it does. That looks promising. It's the other side of the river, I think. And they walked straight past it. Seems to be following us today. Going the same way as us, isn't he? He must know something. Yeah, I wonder what this was in its heyday. See if I can find out any clues. Padlocked. Looks like an old bust, doesn't it? If there's any distinguishing marks on it. No. Front end's missing. Looks like it had a hatch there. Looks like some sort of... It's just something to do with farming, I reckon. Right, we're nearly here. Just on this rat run of a road now. Yeah, well, keep it tight then. Doesn't help that I'm using a dodgy lead on these main roads. At least we're in the village now. Let's see what's at the end of here. And the Holy Grail. Thank God for that. It's quite nice actually. Looks like they're open, because today's day and age, I don't know. Stop pulling me off. I've got that on film now, witnessing him pulling my arm off. So, let's see if this place can sort of set fine wines and cask ales. And we're just at the back end of the pub now, waiting for the... I don't know. I'm walking back from the pub now because Geraldine's got that drunk that she can't walk, so I've had to come back on my own and get the car to rescue them. It's a shame really when you can't hold your drink, but I can hear voices and I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it just shows you how sound can travel over quite a distance, because there's nothing happening. It sometimes sounds like they're right next to me, but there's nobody here. Anyway, let's carry on with this rescue mission. Is it my imagination, or does that look like an A-frame camper moving on its own? Let's see if I can zoom in. Here it comes. Weird. Just approaching the campsite. It didn't take too long. I think about 15 minutes. Hopefully she may have sobered up a little, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll get the car and we'll go back and rescue them. Nice to see the horse rider taking it easy. Unfortunately, it is a shame when something like this happens, when somebody like, you know, like us, that you know, just can't handle their drink, and you have to go and get the car to come and rescue them. I mean, I only had one, and yeah, she kind of like, I hope she can walk to the car. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, there she is, laughing her head off. Let's have a look. Okay. Look at her, laughing her head off. I hope you're proud of yourself, young girl. Anyway, let's hope you can... Oh, she's getting up. I think she can walk to the car. We'll have a go then. She seems to have sobered up a little bit now. A little bit wobbly. Oh dear. Shame.
Mark was filming as he came.
Do you feel a little bit better now?
No, because I was quite happy to walk back. I was all
Oh, well, yeah, you wasn't happy to walk back 20 minutes ago, dear man, dear.
Yes.
Okay, well, the alcohol's wore off a little bit, so let's get her back then. Right then, here we go. So it is a shame when that happens. And when you've just come back from an experience that we've just had, crack open a beer, let the dogs have a little bit of a snooze for a little bit, and we'll watch a little bit of Hubnut. He was doing a great job on his cars. Keep it up, Mr. Hubnut, you're doing a great job.
More expensive, the parts you need, the tyres, that's purely because what's going on.
And yeah,
on the car,
the hip flask doubles up as a sound bender. The sound's coming through very good now.
And I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell.
Another thing you can do whilst having a camping, relaxing moment. When everybody's nice and relaxed. And another person I would definitely recommend when you're having a sleepy moment in the camper on a Sunday afternoon, going nowhere fast. He's a good friend of mine as well. We have had a few chats, and we always look forward to his videos. So look him up.
The Cherokee National Forest I sit on with that big old guy there.
So this is the last evening, and it's nice and calm. That's exactly what we like. Not like the other times when it was not like the other time. A few times we've been out and it's been a bit of a hurricane adventure. But anyway, it's been quite a trip. Let's have a look what she looks like inside on a nice night. Okay, that's what we prefer to see. Nice and calm. I've got to be honest, it's better weather than we had in the summer. I mean, if you look at any of our other videos with that horrific winds that we had, I mean, I did get fed up with the wind. Now, I'll point one thing out, is toot and flute. I think, okay, let's have a look at this station here now. This is where you get your electricity from. That's very good. Obviously that's fine, and then the breakers are on the other side, but here is the water. When I was trying to connect this pipe earlier, all the water was splashing out with the electrics, so I don't know who thought putting water up there by the electrics was a good idea. I mean, I am an electrician. I think I'd have been sacked if I'd have done that. But hey ho, we're all having a meal in there now. I've eaten, so I'm on camera duty, and Kira's just watching the camera. Jumping for it. Anyway, I think I'll have a sit down in a outdoor kitchen area, which is very nice. Yes, it works fine. It's all enclosed, isn't it, Kira? We don't need you jumping up me. You sit on your big blanket that you've got. Now, they've been shopping in York in a classic Mini. Wonder how they got on, because they came with nothing to eat. This is Saturday. Is it? Yeah, Saturday. And I think everybody's getting ready to enjoy a little bit of sun, which is ironic considering we're autumn camping. It's warmer here than it was in the Isle of Wight, I have to tell you. And I thought it was going to be freezing, so everybody's bought jumpers and jackets. And as you can see, they're just not needed.
Stupid bloody fat tyres. Yeah.
There you go. It's coming right over us right now, and the silly dog thinks it's either a big ball or a big balloon is coming to get her. It looks far away, but it's not that far away actually. I'll get a better view over here. See, there must be an airfield somewhere. I wonder if they're looking at A-frame camper thinking, what the darn? New edition. We have a weather station. It doesn't do wind speed, but this is the outside unit, which is takes barometric readings. Then if you come with me in here, I'll show you the other part of him. Let's turn him round for you. What have we got? So it's telling me it's 10.8 degrees Celsius outside, 16.8 in the camper, and the humidity readings are self-explanatory. There's a time and date, moon phases. If you like howling at the moon, that will be of use. Well, if you need a full moon, that will be of use to you. And this is about 12 hours in front, they say. This is a barometric reading in inches, and it's saying it's going to be okay for the sunny for the next 12 hours. That's not the weather now, that is a forecast, and it's about 12 hours in front, going on barometric readings from the unit outside. That's a little, and I do like that actually. It's working quite well. I bought these for the step. I got two of them. They weren't very expensive, and I still like the step up because I fell out the camper last trip. So it comes on the evening with the solar, it's infrared, and with the solar panel, which obviously charges the batteries up, and it's useless. Yeah, see, it's coming on, but it stays on for about half an hour and then it goes off, and that's no good to me. So don't buy one of these. Whilst we're here, it's still wrong, isn't it? I mean, water and electric. we're off. Had a great time. I've got to hope I can turn it now on this gravel. That might be interesting. And when we get back, obviously we haven't put her up yet, but I'll be doing that shortly. Let's just hope she doesn't leak, because it's all underwater here. Well, as it's holding water up here, I should imagine it's not going in. Actually, we can have a quick look in here. Oh dear. Yeah, we're dripping, yeah. Okay. Oh, great. Where's that coming from? It's coming through. Let's have a look. It's leaked anywhere else. Well, I think it's time to put her up because yep, she's leaking over there as well. Okay, time to put her up. There's where all the leaks are coming in. That's what happens when you store the camper. It's coming straight through the vent. When you store the camper flat in heavy rain, it looks like it's made its way through the vent. Because this roof feels really heavy now. Okay, I've just got her up. And she was left down because I'd sprained a knee ligament or something. I've only just recovered. Unfortunately, when it was flat, it's leaked through here. It's leaked over here. A little bit. Through the bottom of that window. And unfortunately, it's leaked over there as well. So, it's leaking. I think what's going to happen now is it'll settle down and go back in, but it was leaking through here a second ago. It still is. So all in all, my conclusions of what's that? Oh, that's the rubber. Okay, I'll pull her back down and sort that out. My conclusions of leaving her down doesn't work because there's water everywhere and the floor's wet now. Oh dear. Oh, look at that big puddle there. Can't see it. What's it got? Flipping heck. Well, get a few towels, dry her, see what the state of play is, see if she's self-waterproof herself. But I've got to sort that out first over there. And I'll let you know on the pending disaster that we've just had. Well, it's not pending, is it? The disaster. As you can see, these are wet. Let's come through here. That's wet. Okay, so the floor's going to be so... No, that's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, but definitely it's come in there. So let's have a look under here. Yep. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not wet at all. And the dry over there. Yes, polythene has saved the day. So we've checked everywhere now, and we can see where the water came in. Obviously we've emptied this out. And it came in through the inside here of the window. And that's dry now, and I've tested it with the hose pipe. What I think happened is it didn't come through the top. What I think's happened is it's come in, it's gone that way on the top, snuck in on the in between the seal and the top as well, and then come in this way. If I take you outside now and you have a look, because we've sprayed this with water, and nothing's coming in, and I think it's coming this way, gone in here, because it is sealed in there, but I can't remember how much of a seal we've got, and then it's crept in underneath, and then underneath there, not underneath here, but underneath the inside. If I'm right, this being up now, and if it rains, well, we can test it again, it shouldn't leak. So I'll let you know if my theory is correct. But at the moment in here, we're doing fine, aren't we, Kira? Yeah, you approve, Kira? Yes, I think she approves. So here's to the next adventure.